Screaming now. Just quickly close this. Close that, close that. Retweet that. Like that, like that. Close that. Minimize, okay. We should be good now. We're beginning at chapter 5. Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. Mukuro Ikusaba. 3 days. Who is this? Is basically what everyone's gonna be like. The day after the Sakura's class trial. Everyone's feeling the despair. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
Stream can hear me, right? Looks like it. Okay. He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, he doesn't even debate that. If you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Mitako, you've been pretty quiet. Yasuhiro, I know this is Toko we're talking about, but be nice.
What's your deal?
Be nice. Or at least don't be mean. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. I don't care.
How about that?
Girl, you... I'd say you gotta get some backbone, but again, Genocide Jack. Oops. I believe this is a small talk Byakuya warned us against, and yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Jeez. He got talked down by Kyoko. Now he's changing his tune. Next floor. Okay, that loops around. Fifth floor. Looks pretty fancy. Unpleasant, but fancy. Alright, what's in 5A? Giraffe print. Nighttime secrets. No more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a no on that, Chief. Nope. No, I'm too far to it. Right. Despair. Hey, Toko. Girl. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but I can't help but feel like just pity for the girl at this point. Like, come on. Gonna let him walk all over you like that? Except that's exactly what she seems to want. I don't even... The more I think about it, the worse it gets, so I'm gonna stop thinking about Toko for now. Oh. Oh. My gosh.
I see.
And this... I just realized, inconsistency, this blood is red, the blood up to now has been pink. Condensed. Monokuma must have...
Hey.
What, my fault again? That never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite.
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty bitty squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. Is that why the blood is red?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Well. Eye for an eye. Too many. That's how many. Yeah. Oi. It's all useless. No matter what. Probably a bit of both. Let's get out of here. And just, ignore that room for the time being. Yee. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Raw. the heck is this? That's...
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. So it's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead. Yeah, that's an apt description. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself.
Actually, well done.
Someone's gonna use the plant. Aren't they? So we're gonna reach into its petals and grab a coin. Metal. I don't. Yeah. Pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Have I? Huh. I... It doesn't have like a second form. I can say that for sure. Natural numbers, yeah.
I'm at least 30% right.
Good to know, another fan of chickens. It's for the sprinklers. Important detail. Which sucks. Super user friendly, which sucks.
Disgusting.
Didn't even wait for a response, just assumed. How rude.
Yo. You know? What the heck? The end is nigh! Well,
Okay, yeah, you have fun with that. Always talk to Kyoko.
Nukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything.
Hey. So then,
We're finished. But we understand that whatever you know.
hey. Indeed. Hey. In.
It's useless whenever he's not on, except it's useless all the time. Okay, suit of armor. Another camera. Yeah.
Just a second.
hey.
That's... yeah. Always talk to Kyoko.
Hey.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some creature at the final boss, or a tyrant, or...
But
That was probably not a Resident Evil reference, but that's where my mind went upon hearing tyrant. You're not in a horror game? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. You have no idea.
Naturally.
well,
What?
Opinion.
yeah.
That used to be kind of be Sakura's job, but... yeah.
Correct.
So what's gonna be the motive anyway? What about the layout?
Just a second. So then, correct.
But
Okay.
What?
Why are you telling me?
Hey.
She told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Um.
What?
Well,
Very suspicious.
Don't want to have a knife just laying around.
How about that? You know?
what's your problem?
So then,
Okay.
Don't want to say this.
It's all clear now. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hero. What did you
You know?
find?
We're serious.
Wait. From the one that lives in the pipe?
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry about you, hero. Can you please tell me what 10 plus 10
What the
is?
heck? Huh?
Ah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Mommy is not a good call, owie.
What?
it's true.
Oh.
I see.
Could it be?
Not possible.
That's right.
Hmm.
Yo!
Huh?
What the heck? Well?
What the heck's happened to you?
You know?
Ah.
I'm more disappointed in you now than I have ever been. Yeah, okay. Anything from
Yeah.
you?
Correct.
Or was it you?
Hey,
Did any of you find it? Yeah.
What?
beyond any normal noticing. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
What the hell happened to that one?
So, in other words,
It can't be.
in other words,
The genocide of the student body of Hope Peak Academy. Oof.
it's all clear now.
hey, yo, no way.
Well,
Eh. Small stuff.
Wrong.
Didn't sound right.
What the heck?
So,
Oh. I have no memory of what I am. Oh man. That's a miracle she's been able to clear these.
What?
If I thought you'd had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking.
Hello.
This is very suspicious.
Fine.
however,
My last step of the day. And
What?
What's that?
hey,
National Geographic Elephant thing
It's all clear now.
that you saw out there like so much.
what?
Just give up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my name as well, yes.
That's fine.
It can't be.
Because,
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Huh, okay.
however, hey,
Come on.
goodbye.
Well, yay.
Choco's last words. Uh-oh.
What the heck?
I will be back.
Yeah.
Blah. Okay. Let's continue this beast.
But
Stop talking. Come on.
I know how you feel, but yeah. Situation, it's just like before. It's no different than when anyone started accusing Sakura. I'm no different either.
What?
cause I mean,
What?
Very, very.
Now I'm really angry!
Huh?
Hey! Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
It's the knife they stole, isn't it?
What the heck?
so,
As such, soon the doors. Okay then.
I need to get out of
You
here.
know?
Something in the air.
well,
Goodbye.
It's gonna be Kyoko. Yup.
Hey,
Alright, Kyoko, what's up?
correct. So then, indeed.
That's right.
So,
That looks promising.
so,
And how?
however,
The lock was broken.
correct.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Indeed. That's right. Indeed.
I use you as a decoy.
Correct. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko, you are amazing.
Indeed. In other words, wrong.
I have no doubt I'm right.
Anyway... So... Is that right? Hey. Hey. Why is that?
You're free to explore Upspeak Academy at your discretion.
I see.
We'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct. In other words,
We're getting something whether we succeed or not.
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. Hey.
I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could.
It's true. However... Hey. Indeed. Hey. Indeed. Well... So then, Makoto. Goodbye.
I don't know if that's gonna be possible.
Monokuma appears!
You being the one to comment.
Hey, hey!
By the way.
Most suspicious.
Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Right. Is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathroom?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or maybe it's because the lens gets so fogged up and we can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something? Say what?
Madame, mademoiselle, or do fella?
Actually,
In that kingdom, there is no male or female.
what?
So it's like,
My entire existence! This is kind of depressing.
oh, you're precious, I beat someone. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
I'm sure it's a silly question. No way it's possible at all, but is that seriously what you got me on your ass?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be 100 million times freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Earth-sign breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what really goes on in that brain of yours. And the next time you sound me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out.
Are you trying to channel Doofenshmirtz?
No, that's Monokuma, who is a lot worse than Doofenshmirtz. And besides, Doofenshmirtz's voice is a little more I can't even do it right now. Monokuma's is more annoying than anything.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
A fourth wall break. Wait, what? Wait, what? Thank you for the follow, Nagito Komeda. Also, what is going on now? Sakura. What is this? And before that's been made into an actual fan game. Super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? It'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
I want to see if that's actually been made into a game. But that was the greatest Monokuma Theater so far. So where's Kyoko?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Kyoko, you'd better be there. She's the one who had the key as well.
What?
What's your problem?
Huh?
Huh?
So,
Could it be?
Late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything.
Very strange.
You know?
What's this?
What?
Hey! Hey!
Why do you know that?
Who?
Huh?
What?
Uh-huh.
This is very suspicious.
Hey,
Hey! Hey!
what the heck?
What the heck? suspicious.
Yeah, totally.
Check off the list.
Honestly, um, hmm. Tucker, you probably don't want to stand that close to that plant.
What's...
Tips and tips. Free time isn't seeming so happy now. Right, that's yeah, okay. Toko again.
That's fine. What? Such ignorance.
Okay. So I have been good with my guesses so far, good to know. And it does matter what presents you give them. And now things are bad. Honestly, being hated by Byakuya is a compliment more than anything.
understand. I understand. I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have.
What's going on here?
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Kyoko? What did you say?
Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. What can leave for those unchanging, unending happy days? Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiny speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Yeah. So what just happened?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready.
Yeah. So... I already forgotten that 16th student's names, but Kyoko. Mukuro Ikusabe. But that's not Junko. That's someone else. Oh my god, oh no, oh no, oh no. They're gonna blame Kyoko.
Hey, Makoto. I mean... That's right. Okay.
The entire night? Wonder what's going on here.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What?
You really like that quote, Hero. Wow.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
There's no danger. I already know there's multiple Monokumas, so...
What?
Hey, come on.
What?
About Kyoko's disappearance. I got excited for a moment knowing that Kyoko was involved, but now I'm concerned.
So, in other words,
Could it be?
Yeah.
Hey. You know? Huh? What? 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 What?
Just a second.
Yeah!
Oh!
Don't be mean. Well?
Was that the mastermind?
Just a second.
I don't think so.
Hey.
I mean, and that's not just because I know who the mastermind is.
Huh?
it's all clear now. Naturally. What?
What the heck?
Such ignorance.
But
Come on. It's all clear now.
How about that?
We're just missing Kyoko. We have the bad music. This is bad. That's the chem lab. Headmaster's room.
What?
But
So, in other words,
hey,
what?
I mean,
What the heck? Okay.
actually, oh, so
I see. It's all clear now. Naturally.
Sure, you like to have your me time once in a while.
What?
I know how much time it took you to say that. 10 seconds.
hey,
Find your stones.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. Hey,
No. Sounds like Joe.
You
Where'd you
called
go?
for me and so I appeared.
It's the one different murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? You stupid imbecile, the pickaxe.
give it a rest.
Not possible.
Yes, yes. I see.
That's why I went to garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe.
Have you reached that
Object X.
So, you've gotta be kidding.
In fact, I found one in the garden.
You SOB!
Corpse. What? No.
What did you say?
Before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. We don't know who it is.
Danganronpa.
Yeah. Now they're dead.
No way!
What?
However, so why don't you take off the mask?
Well... Yes!
Come on.
Don't. What?
Come on. What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode.
What?
Who isn't here right now?
What?
I didn't say it was
But-
Kyoko.
In other words,
What the heck?
Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. No, it's the 16th student.
But what the heck? Huh?
what?
What are you talking about? 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I see.
So,
Could it be? What the heck?
What?
Kyoko?
What?
Oh, she survived.
Stop talking.
What the heck?
so,
I'm not Kyoko after all. Something on the ground here. Oh.
So,
Yeah, no, it's different.
What? I see. So, in other words,
The dorm room's on the second floor. Then I guess we're heading back down. I doubt it's gonna go to the headmaster's room. The chem lab, though. And the data center. Okay, so it's not the chem lab. Yeah. Whoa, now. It's the music room.
see.
Interesting. Well, why did the now deceased have that key on them? We'll find out. Here we are. You're asking a question now? We have Makoto.
In other words,
Yeah, no. There's a Monokuma room. Yeah. Wasn't a surface feel like the rest of the school.
What?
what? So that's it. It's all clear now.
That was the body of Mikuru Ikusaba. No.
What? But... Whoa! How about that?
That's enough.
So maybe whatever that right now. We need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place.
What?
Naturally.
But...
Such ignorance.
I'm telling you!
No luck. Oh.
Yeah!
Mm-mm. Totally did not mean to click on that again. But they seem to be locked.
What?
What is this?
How about that? You know?
Oh wow, Saturday morning Hina's here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You know? You know? Huh?
do it. You guys need...
What the heck? Huh? What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
It's really weird. Huh.
But
Hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
But they all show the same thing.
what the heck? Could it be? Actually,
Oh!
Huh?
what?
Concerns! Been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma, you were supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even, it's been like half a day at most. When are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is perfectly sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all that bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. Point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh? What the heck?
Unbelievable.
Oh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV, so everyone does know.
That's
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
oh no!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. You being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course!
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I have done any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
yes, indeed.
Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Excuse me. Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of...
A body has been discovered.
Oh. Right. Ugh. Ugh.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It's the Monokuma fight.
Yeah, it took a moment to register that the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusawa.
Heart-pounding excitement. I can't wait. I can't wait.
So we were wrong. The 16th student was not the mastermind. Not if Monokuma is still up and active. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
Stop talking.
What the heck?
Mm-mm. No, Mukuro Ikusawa is dead. I'm not convinced Kyoko was murdered. Or more specifically, that was Kyoko.
Quiet.
But
That's right.
Huh?
Stop talking.
This is a remix of the investigation music. One of the chickens is missing.
Yo. Huh? Huh? But what?
That gives us a time frame.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Nothing strange about the top being wet. Supposedly? Yep. Because Kyoko is the blackened. No.
We're serious. You know?
Oops.
So in other words, naturally. In other words, That's right. What?
Oh boy. The blood.
Okay.
Just one of those things that makes you raise an eyebrow.
What the heck?
Yeah, White did one of the...
It's all clear now.
What?
Just get.
What? Goodbye.
So where are they referring to? This is gonna be a thing. Can I check on the map? That would be a negative. Where do I need to go? What? That fragment? I doubt in here, but... Yeah, this place is unrelated to the investigation. as far as we're aware, the biolab is unrelated to the investigation. I don't think it's going to be a classroom. Chem lab, maybe? So there's nothing in here. If there is, if I enter a room and try to exit, I'm pretty sure it'll let me know if there's something in there related to the case. What was that? At this point, I'm grasping at straws. Could also be the archery room. Yeah, it's not gonna be in here, I don't think. I guess we can quickly check in here. Is this room really not related? I don't think so. Door is still open. I doubt it, but I want to just check everything because I don't know where that could be. The rec room, maybe? Don't think so. Yeah, nothing in here. I have no idea. What is that a fragment to? Check of the Dead Monokuma then?
You know?
Okay.
Huh? What?
Okay, so yeah, I was overthinking it.
Let's go.
A woodblock decoration.
What?
Yeah.
It's certainly possible. What? Come on.
It's true.
What's in the envelope? And it
Interesting.
suddenly happens, so open it.
What?
That's all that was in there. Mukuro Ikasaba.
I see.
Name. Mukuro Ikusaba. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. A survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines.
I see. Naturally.
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me.
Come on
I'm not gonna hold it against it on you or anything. Against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into Headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag our corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations so really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school's headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They are actually one of the participants in this killing game. Yup. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right! There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16! Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mikuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense? No.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. A scary thing. No. Yeah, it's...
What? Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mikuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of this school killing game. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mikuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. We thought Mikuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So, in other words,
What if it's someone who's already dead? And I know exactly who that is because I knew about it going in. But
let's go.
part of the adventure is getting there. So, what are we looking for?
I see. Very strange.
Okay, the keys are a lot smaller than I thought. It was hard to tell in Kyoko's room.
That's right.
Well, just try it.
Very strange. Why? What?
Library. Where in this school would you go to do research on something? The archive?
Let's go. I see.
Bonjour. Aha! That was the tattoo. Yeah, way extreme. Wolf of Ragnarok.
What?
Yeah. The Wolf of Ragnarok. Get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere in the body, like the hand, which means that the deceased is definitely. Hey Goggles.
My Wii U gamepad broke.
No!
Shattered. I don't know how.
Shattered like.
Yeah, it's like it's completely shattered in one corner.
Oh.
I can't even. It still works. It's just I can't see the screen. It still works. That's what matters. I just won't be able to see anything.
Oh, and that's the one that's hard to replace, especially now.
I don't know what happened to it. It's just been sitting in a nice, safe spot, and it just broke.
Ah.
Oh, it's probably my dog knocked into it this morning.
Oh no.
Her fat ass probably broke it.
That's
oh, my parents are gonna kill me if they find out. Like, after, like, when you're done, I'll send you a picture. Like, it's just completely shattered in the top corner. It shouldn't have. If she didn't hit it that hard, it shouldn't have done that.
Well, it's sounding like you're not really to blame for that.
I'll probably get blamed for it anyway.
Well,
that's how I.
Yeah, that sucks. That's the really hard one to replace because it's for the Wii U, and the Wii U, barring the fact that the Wii U is last gen, gamepad has always been difficult to replace because of how it gets connected to the console. Who knows if it's even still able to be replaced?
It is. Breaks, it breaks. What matters is that it's still functional. That's what matters.
Yeah.
If I can still play with it, that's fine.
Silent, and yet it
From the looks of it, things still work.
Organisms.
I just gotta remember where the heck everything's at. Like, yeah, like I can still change channels and stuff. I just can't see the screen.
That
is what it is.
I'll try and find if there's any potential good ways to replace.
There's no way my parents are gonna want to replace it. They're not gonna be willing to spend the money. So I'm boned.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that happened.
I don't know how it happened though.
It damages
It's actually
us
very
little by
upsetting.
little until the end.
I was gonna
You
replace
should
Splatoon 1.
really
I can't
think
even
about
see.
that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class
I can tell it's still
trial.
responding. I can't even tell where the.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
That really does.
Yeah, like,
suck.
I'll just have to like navigate.
That's right.
I'll have to get lucky and just navigate it somehow.
Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. So where's Kyoko? What are you, jealous?
Hey.
What?
Yeah, you can hear it. I got my game. My game works. I could still use the gamepad, so.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? Or what?
What?
Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's not that the screen broke. It's always just they get visually broke. So it's just visually shattered.
So the control part works, just...
Yeah, like, I can still tap stuff on the screen.
Yeah, that's still limiting, though. Dang.
I only really play Splatoon 1, so... Plus, that game mostly requires a top screen, so... The only really time it only requires the bottom screen for like one thing, so...
The top screen. I like how you referred to the TV as a top screen.
I don't care, it's the top screen!
No, I love it
Literally.
because, one, that's cute. Two,
There is a, yeah,
Wii
it still
U.
functions, so...
It's basically a console DS, and that's always how I've considered it, and it is great.
The game, I can still play the game, I just won't be able to see the bottom screen.
Yeah, that's adorable.
That doesn't really impact the game much. If there was something wrong. No, I played Pokken, that's another story.
Yeah.
I don't play that game all that much, so...
I have it. I am the same. I don't have any of the DLC or anything.
I didn't even bother with that. I got it. I got it the same time I got Splatoon 1, so...
What?
I am very, very hurt by this son. I think what happened is, I think when my dog was in my room, I think she knocked it off my bed. It must have hit something. That might have been what happened.
Things are... Their stuff is made of Nintendium until it's not.
My 2DS as well, the screen just randomly shattered one day.
Yeah, it's... The Nintendium works in very mysterious ways.
You can tell exactly where the focal point was. It was up in the very top corner.
Indeed.
Like here, I'll just straight up send a picture, just so you can see what I mean.
Alright. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
See?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, when Plum, while we were in California, like 2 years ago, he was trying to package a TV to go to Sonic Revo, and accidentally broke it while pushing the bubble wrap down, and so we had to use a different monitor. I'm only saying that because I know he's
I'm not
already...
gonna be telling my parents about this. I'm not gonna tell them. I've only had this thing like a year, basically.
A year?
Yeah, I got this used about a year ago.
Okay, used. Okay. Again, I don't think that tells me there was some underlying matter with it. So I feel like this isn't your fault.
Wanted it for Splatoon 1, so I'm not. The only reason I'm mad at broke because that's what I used to turn my fucking TV on.
Oh.
My power button on my TV is busted, so this is what I use to turn it on.
Yeah, that
if
also
this stops working completely, my only other option is that if that stops working, I have to take a hair or a paper clip and stick it into the TV.
Oof, be careful.
And I hate doing that. I hate doing that because it takes fucking ever. My parents refused to get me a new TV, so at least it still works. That's what matters. Like, the only real problem is that there's the only instance that it would be a problem is with one special. That's it.
Always talk to
or if I want to super jump to people. Thankfully, I've memorized where everything's at, so fuck. Joke's on the game. I know where everything's at.
Whew. So...
Still makes me very sad. But I'll deal with it. I'll find a way.
However,
I knew something was probably gonna happen when
wrong.
When it started like getting like these dead spots, then I should have known this was gonna happen eventually.
Kyoko
had like
just a second.
Makoto. It would seem.
So who killed Mukuro Ikusabe? They're gonna blame Makoto. And yeah, Giga's taking notice. It was the blinding light of despair. Wow, this is a fancy. Yeah.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The 5th time. A deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Deadly class trial. Alright, saving. And so this time around we are gonna wait on the class trial until another session, just because I've been asked to watch something. So yeah, we're gonna wait on the class trial till maybe tomorrow, perhaps.
For the better, because chapter 5 is a very fucking chapter.
Yeah, and Koda has suggested I do chapter 5 and 6 together, which obviously the entire chapter is likely going to be a no-go. But in that case, I should probably continue chapter 6 along with chapter 5 during the next
Chapter 6
session.
is long. I will say that. It's long.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll continue the chapter another time. For now, thank you all for tuning in, and we shall see you all next time to continue more with the next class trial. Until then, fare thee well.